Good morning, everybody. Happy 2 days before Christmas. This is Solina and Terri and I, and we are just coming on for a few minutes to have a conversation about what's really working with natural remedies in our home. And today's topic is essential skincare. It's natural skincare solutions that have really worked and are working well in our family. And so let me introduce myself, and the ladies will introduce themselves. I'm Hope. I have been using skincare. I've been using essential oils for skincare and for so many other things in the home for about 8 years now. And I have really found some really just incredible experiences with them that we're excited to share. Terri, Solina, would you go ahead and introduce yourselves? Go ahead, Terri.
Good morning. I'm Terri Byrd. I am a health and life coach. I have been using doTERRA essential oils in my life for almost 10 years now, but just recently discovered this skincare line. It's not new, but it's new to me. So I'm excited to talk about that.
I'm Solina Brainin. I'm a holistic occupational therapist and also passionate about learning ways to use this for skin and more for the past 4 years in my personal life as well as in my professional life.
Fantastic. Okay, so skincare. I'm gonna share share my screen here for a second and share with you the PDF that we have for today's topic. We actually have some really nice, helpful PDFs for each one of the 8 topics that we've been talking about for the last 8 weeks, all of them having to do with what are the natural remedies we're really doing in our homes. And so this 2-page document is really helpful, very specific, and we can email it to you. So just DM either any one of us, and we're happy to help share this with you. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit off of this PDF today. My skincare regimen, I didn't know anything about skincare, very, very little before doTERRA, very little before I kind of got a little older. But now I've got young girls, young women growing up in the house. And so we're all figuring it all out kind of together. So we've got acne, we've got T-zone, we've got dry skin, we've got oily skin. Then there's my husband who's like, what is skincare? I'm uninterested. Like, he has this perfect skin that like never needs assistance anytime. He just wants all the things cologne wise or all the things man wise, and doTERRA has all of that too. So we've got like a mixed mash of things here. So for me, the first thing came the understanding that there's a few steps you want to take in the process of taking care of your skin. So if you look on the left side of this page, you see the 5 steps. The first one is cleanse. The second is scrub. The third is tone. The fourth is treat. And the 5th is moisturize. So no matter what type of skin you have, there's going to be 5 steps you want to go through. Cleanse, scrub, tone, treat, and moisturize. And as you look into these, you see doTERRA has incredible products for each one of these areas that you can pick and choose depending upon how your skin feels. So for me, I love down here this essential skincare line. I don't usually get the whole line. I usually get a handful of items from this line, but it has all of the really, really moisturizing high quality essential oils in it already. And I love how it works on my very, very dry skin. I also love Yarrow Palm, which you see right there, this dark bottle right here. It is bright blue. It tones all the redness out of my skin. And the glow that I see the next morning after I put it on every night, wow, it is my absolute favorite. So that's the first thing I just want to say is for those of you who are unfamiliar with a skincare regimen, there's 5 steps you want to make sure you're hitting as you begin to bring something in to take care of yourself. And the first is cleanse, then scrub, then tone, then do your treatment, whatever your skin needs, and then end with a moisturizer. On this page here, Terri, what's working for you here?
That Virage skincare collection. I have always been very aware of skincare. Years ago, I was a rep for Mary Kay. But like you said, as we start to age, skin begins to change. And and unfortunately in the beauty industry, products change too. They change formulas. They, and we
Right.
don't always know. And so I've had an issue in the last few years where I'm using something that I've always used, but I'm getting a different result because either the formula changed or now they're added something that I'm allergic to, or so I noticed that I wasn't getting that, like you said, that glow. And I was noticing dry spots. I've always had a T-zone face, but I noticed even my poor eyebrows. I keep talking about it, but even my eyebrows were starting to get very spotty and sparse. And everything I kind of researched about it was like, you need moisture. So I was literally I'd gotten to the place where I was even opening vitamin E capsules and just pouring it on. But Virage, about a month ago, it's been a little over 30 days now. And wow, what a difference. I mean, the cleanser is amazing. The toner is so cool. And it's really funny because the toner comes in a little spray. It's got a little pump on it. And I don't waste any of it. I've seen people on YouTube using that like on a cotton ball. I don't waste that. I spray it right onto my hand and massage it. I'm not missing any of it. I don't want it getting absorbed into a cotton ball. And I thought that the hydrating serum might be too heavy, but it turned out to be just perfect. I mean, when you first put, and it all smells so great, right? You can smell the wild orange in the cleanser. You can smell the melaleuca and the basil. It's so amazing. So I'm getting that aromatic lift as well as really giving my skin what it needs. And people are commenting, my one girlfriend ordered this system because she saw me on a Zoom and she said, I know your skin. We've been friends since I was 10 years old. And she's like, your skin has changed. And I said, well, honestly, between healing the inside, right, with MetaPower and all the great supplements and putting the right thing on the outside, it's been amazing. So I'm loving this. The dark circles are getting lighter. Everything is changing, and that doesn't usually happen once you hit your 50s. So I'm real excited.
A win.
It's a win. Yes.
Solina, what's working for you?
I love the creativity of the oils. I mean, initially, of course, like in our doTERRA life, we definitely budget for our oils and our supplements. And so I was creative. I had cystic acne from the age of 15. I had done in all the hardcore medications. I took antibiotics for over 10 years on and off for acne. I mean, serious business. And so, I mean, I would get injected for cysts on my chin. So when I get introduced to doTERRA, I still had acne on and off, especially if I did anything that would alter my hormones. So of course, think inside out, as Terri said, but I basically would get very creative on budgeting and also addressing a skin that was aging and a skin that still had a tendency to acne. So, I would use more water-based things, but I would always, the essential oils, the pure essential oils, my skin soaks up and absolutely loves, right? I may have to be careful with the more drying acne formula, but yes, like you see in this beautiful image here, it's like I would learn about redness, I would learn about scar, I would learn about aging, I would look it up in my little app, and then I'd say, what do I have, number one, and which ones may be better combined for my particular skin. So I wanna give a shout out to tea tree or melaleuca. Is hydrating and it disinfects and it purifies and cleanses your skin, but at the same time it's highly hydrating. Of course, frankincense, but when I don't have frankincense, I go to my cedarwood, which is a lot less expensive and has incredible properties to like almost seal in the moisture, as well as I'm a fan of the myrrh that way too. Like it has some sun protective properties too, but it literally like creates this sealing that I feel like it helps with my acne and seals in moisture. And then and lavender. I mean, lavender, those are essential oils that are with me. Like I literally have them. I call it the rainbow in my bathroom because I have my On Guard that's red, and then I have orange because I like orange for smelly stuff. And then I have the rainbow includes my lavender, the green of the tea tree and the purple of the lavender. And then at the end, I have my browns, which are my earthy, right? If I have frankincense or cedarwood. But I will mix those into a water-based moisturizer. If I have doTERRA, better. But if I don't, and I always have a big bottle of fractionated coconut oil. And depending on what my skin needs on that occasion, usually from the neck down, I'll mix everything into fractionated coconut oil. From the neck up, I tend to go more water-based moisturizers. And then the other trick I was going to tell you guys is accrue your points. We have an incredible membership that automatically you accrue points with doTERRA. And a lot of my friends that are part of the team, they'll order their skincare with their points. So it's free for them. I do a lot of scalps too. So another thing for skin, I've had great success with our shampoo and conditioner with kids with flaky scalps that parents couldn't understand what to do with. My kids. So, our scalp is included in skincare.
That's so
Absolutely. Absolutely.
When you're like, itch.
I love how specific you're getting about like leveraging maybe a natural or simple ingredients cleanser that you might get from a local store or somebody from the farmer's market or wherever you're going. But then you bring in the very specific, very nutritious, high quality essential oils, and you just mix it in. I love how you're finding a way to do it on a budget that doesn't mean you have to you don't you see all of these products. That's a lot of products. It doesn't mean we have to buy all the products. Yeah. It means we want the best quality and we want something natural for ourselves. And so we can pick and choose what we want for each one, or you can go straight to the oils themselves and pick and choose which one are going to be best for your skin and add them into what you're already using or you already feel comfortable with. I would say check your ingredients, double check your ingredients on everything you're purchasing, because maybe that moisturizer that you've just been accustomed to buying every couple of months, if you haven't checked the ingredients on it, you may see there's all sorts of chemicals in there that you don't want to be putting on your skin. And the less we put on that's toxic, the better, because some of these chemicals are aging us. While they say they're improving our skin, they're really aging our skin.
Right. And if you leverage just lavender, I think of just lavender, that's an inexpensive oil. Yeah. If you had to pick one, you can manage burns with lavender. I mean, you can avoid a 2nd-degree burn with lavender. You can use it for bug bites. You can use it for the eczema. You can use it for the acne. You can use it for aging skin. You can use it for redness. So anything that has to do with, itchy, scalpy, flaky. So, I mean, just one oil can do so much.
Yeah,
it's true.
I wanted to share really quick an app that I have on my phone that's similar to the app that Solina's using. And as Solina mentioned, she goes to our app and she looks up, what do I need for specific, like dry, chapped skin, or what oil would I use for a specific issue like dandruff. I've just connected my phone here. And so I'm just going to share the screen right quick. And let's see if it will share the screen on my phone. So I have my apps organized according to purpose. So in my little bubble down here, I am healthy. I have.
It's so cool, Hope.
I love that.
Wow.
Helps my brain.
Yeah, I love it.
So this is where I have all of my healthy apps. And right there is the light green app, the Essential Life app with the little white leaf is one of my favorite apps. And I already put in, I went right to the topic skin. And I just wanted you to see, this is how we look up. It's apps like this that bring in all of the medical information about doTERRA's oils, which are the highest quality oils in the marketplace. And it pulls it into it and puts it right at our fingertips, so that we know, medically proven, this is if I touch on inflammation skin, it's going to tell me exactly, it's going to lead me into the section of the body or the list of oils that are going to be best helpful for me. I'm going to go right back out and let's see. Here we go, itchy skin. It's going to take me right to the oils that have been medically proven to be beneficial for this situation.
Wow. So
lavender's listed right there. So if I go click on lavender, just like Solina was mentioning, that's probably one of the #1 most beneficial pure oils to put on your skin.
I love that it
Teeth
shows you
grinding.
that lavender literally means to wash
Oh,
in Latin. That's the
that.
first thing it said.
Oh. Nosebleeds. I didn't know that.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
there's always something. I'm gonna need to get this app too to add to my tools.
I've been using the Modern Essentials Plus
Me too.
app, for years.
Me
Yes.
too.
But when I explored this one, I really loved how, like, I don't know, there were subcategories like under stress and teeth grinding. Underneath there, I could also look up anxiety, stress, or teeth grinding separately. So I could
Yes.
really drill down in on the very thing that is happening for the person.
That is fantastic. What's this app called again?
It's called Essential Life.
Essential Life. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a
So
one-time buy, or what is it?
it's a $4.99 per year. So it is a
That's
subscription
fantastic.
app, but the subscription is very affordable. And that way you ensure you get updated information every year. You don't miss an update. You're going to get new oils and new downloads regularly.
Okay.
Essential Life. It also, and I can look up a single oil, like that's where I went in to find lavender, where the oil blends, like we could look up Immortelle is, gosh, it's a combination of all the oils that are the most beneficial for skin. And
Yes, like if you don't want to think, it's worth, and I used to just save my points to buy it, but that is so worth it. And you can use a little bit and combine it with another moisturizer, so it covers more area. But truly, you're right on. Like all the most expensive, fabulous healing oils is right there for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
I
it
keep
smells.
it in my purse with me all the time.
Isn't it an
Immortelle.
incredible? Yeah, isn't it like the smell? I bet you if we looked up the emotional stuff, it would tell me why I'm so attracted to the smell of it.
I love it. This year for me, Immortelle was really powerful too, because when I had, like you said, it's everything skin. So when I had my surgery in July, as soon as the bandages and the Steri-Strip, in fact, over the Steri-Strips, I was putting Immortelle on, and I have no scar. Like there is no, and if it, and when we talk about, especially Black skin, keloids are very prominent a lot of times in situations like that. And I have, it's this faint little, I don't even know how to describe it. It looks almost like it's just a blemish in my skin, not like someone took a scalpel and, and sliced me open, and it's amazing. Yeah, really amazing.
That's the power of Immortelle.
The reason why I mentioned the emotional piece is that you're putting these on your face, on your nose.
Yeah.
So if you also leverage the emotional properties and you're really soaking up, taking that deep breath while you're nurturing your skin, I think it also adds to the healing power of the Holy Spirit.
But that's
Very
the thing.
true.
Every one of these oils is helping us physically, but then it's also helping emotionally with our limbic brain. It's doing all of that at the same time. So I just pulled up the Essential Emotions app and just looked at the emotional profile of Immortelle. It's the oil of spiritual insight. How interesting that we place it here over our third eye.
Ah,
Mhm.
yes.
A really powerful energy center. It says
That's amazing.
these oils have been used. It includes myrrh, rose, frankincense, lavender, so many of the ancient oils that are beneficial for us. Been used since antiquity to assist meditation practices, prayer, and spiritual worship. Assists in the connection between spirit and body, heaven and earth. It encourages positive states of being and supports the development of faith, hope, gratitude, kindness, love, patience, and trust. They are gentle yet very powerful.
I love that. And I love what you said, Hope, as we were before we got on, how take the roller ball and divide it into two.
Yeah.
We talk about
Yeah.
actually, and also be on the lookout. Solina mentioned about points, but we also have an oil of the month when we spend a certain amount, and usually once a year, Immortelle is one of those. That's when I got it. You spend 200 PV and you get an oil of the month, or you spend 125 PV and you get an oil of the month. And I got my Immortelle when that promotion was happening last year. Well, this year, I guess we should say. We're almost to the end.
Yeah.
But, you know, to be able to then take that and divide it into 2 roller balls. So you pour half into another roller ball and then even dilute with fractionated coconut oil, because like you said, this is a very powerful blend of oils. And so like my mom, who's a senior, can be sensitive to the oils. So she needs the touch version of everything, you know,
Diluted.
so she needs dilution. So,
Yeah.
and that's so great to be able to take an oil, number one, that's a little more expensive, and really budget it, because you can, you know, for her, it wouldn't even be half. It would probably be a quarter into into a roller ball and add coconut oil with the rest. So that's really cool.
Yeah. I know we've all kind of mentioned it. We've all touched in on, it's an inside job too. Skincare is an inside job. It's also about the food we eat and the amount of water we're drinking and the amount of nutrients our body is getting. And Lifelong Vitality Pack is definitely a daily part of our process here in our family. My husband and I absolutely take a half dose every day, sometimes a full dose. And then all 3 of our daughters take a quarter to a half dose every day. Now that they are all 10 years and older, all of these nutrients are needed in their bodies too. So I've noticed, I've got a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, and acne really hasn't been an issue for them. Every family is different. Every DNA is different. Every lifestyle is different. And there are medical reasons why different skin does different things. But it might be that my girls have started with really high quality nutrients since they were very little. Maybe not, but I definitely love what we're experiencing with getting nutrients into their body, and the fact that something does pop up, we've got these.
Yeah.
I was going to add the GX Assist made a big difference, because yes, both my husband and I were acne prone, and so our kids had more of a tendency to that. And I mean, of course, diet too, you know, there's something, but GX Assist at the beginning of the month made a big difference for the girls. And of course, if you cleanse your gut, it helps your gut flora, and so it will help, you know, the pathogens that tend to be.
We talked about that. We talked about that, I think, in the nutrition class a number of weeks ago, extensively, like how powerful gut cleanses are for the whole body, for emotions, for skin, for
energy, everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. This has been great. Again, this PDF is a free, easy image. It's got a lot of great information on it. So DM any one of us if you'd like a copy of it. And then we've done this now 8 times. We just shared on 8 specific topics in health and wellness and what's going well in our life. And so if you'd like to watch the replays of those, please feel free to reach out to any of us. Thank you for watching the replays. Thank you for being here with us in this fall up to Christmas time span. And let's pick it up again at the beginning of the year, or maybe never put it down, because you can still be healthy through the holidays. You can still be healthy through whatever crisis is happening in life, like we've talked about here, whether you're on a budget or you're not, whether you can take steps towards health every single day, whether you're in the midst of crisis or busyness or not. It really is doable. It really is possible. It really is available.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies, for your expertise and your time.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays. Enjoy Christmas.
Yes.
Much love to all.
Merry Christmas. I look forward to picking this up in the new year. We'll have some fun new things to talk about.
Yes.
Ladies.
All right. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone.
Take care.
Bye-bye.